So quantum shifting is actually just quantum selecting, or in other words, identity shifting is just identity selection. My name is Master Johnson. I'm about to make it make sense for you. Do the things with the buttons. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's a newer channel, but it's growing. If you want to get closer to me, find the stuff down there inside of the link or the descriptions. Let's go and dive on in. So the very first thing is inside of this manifestation community, there is a new term by the term of identity shifting, reality shifting, etc. There's Transurfing Reality, which is a book somewhere. They're all kind of talking about the same thing, but it's based off of this. It's based off of there is not necessarily time in a linear sense, but time as an experience, okay? So you are experiencing this thing called time and space in this current moment, okay? Which means if you're thinking about your future, your awareness is in potential. That's all that is. If you're thinking about your past, your memory, your awareness is just operating right there in your memory. However, if you are in the experience of this moment, well, then you are experiencing time itself. I want you to think about 5 specific, stick figure drawings, okay? And let's say we have Brandon number 1, Brandon number 2, Brandon number 3, number 4, number 5. Let's say Brandon number 1 is seeing his paradigm and experiencing the time that he has here in life, okay, as a victim. Everything that's happening is happening to me. Everything that's happening is the same old shit that's on the same old shit, and it's only getting worse for me. That right there is identity number 1, Brandon number 1. Brandon number 2, not that much better. It's everything's happening to me, and I don't necessarily know why it won't stop, but I want it to be better. So it's not like completely defeated, but it's more like a want and a desire for it to get better. Still not that great. Let's say Brandon number 3, stick figure number 3, right? Number 3 is maybe a little bit more neutral, kind of like, it is what it is. I mean, it could get better, but I'm not necessarily the most motivated to go try to fix my shit, so I'm just gonna let it just figure it out. You know, we're only here for a little bit. Brandon number 4, stick figure number 4. This is where it gets good, okay? Stick figure number 4 says, I am not necessarily where I'd like to be, but I'm not necessarily where I used to be, and I am aware of my capability to be able to fix this stuff and be able to choose or create or build a life that I am proud of. Okay. Now, stick figure number 5. Okay. Brandon number 5. Brandon number 5 says, I have became completely aware of what I have gone through. I'm completely aware of the potential that I have inside of my so-called future. But right now, everything is exactly where it should be. Right now, I'm experiencing the best in my life. I'm not waiting for the money or the sex life or whatever it is that's going to make me feel appreciated or acknowledged or loved. I'm not waiting for the validation that my business is going to win. I'm not looking for the validation that my parents are going to be proud of me. Whatever that is. Nope. Right now, I am locked in. Right now, anything that could go right is already happening. It's already going right. I've already experienced it. I'm experiencing this time right now to the fullest of what I desire. See, in each one of these stick figures, those are, I want you to think of as suits, kind of like an Iron Man suit. Iron Man 3 has all the different suits, right? Those are your suits. Now, I want you to think that you're Tony Stark, or in other words, consciousness can pick and choose and highlight what stick figure is going to emerge, what stick figure is going to be highlighted and focused on. See, because that's what you are. You are conscious awareness, right? Conscious awareness, put that inside of the damn comments. You're conscious awareness. You're not your body, you're not your thoughts, you're not your feelings. You are the observer that's within the stick figure. And then through that, you are now, here we go, selecting the reality based off of your perception. Whoa. The way you perceive your reality is the way you receive your reality. Shout out to you, Pete, if you know who that is. What I'm looking for you to really understand and come into alignment with in this moment is, listen, you manifest what you are, not what you want. But if you are continuously operating in a paradigm that has a very specific frequency, vibration, and energy, that's then building your reality out of that selected identity, well, then now comes the question, how do I shift realities? You choose what figure you're going to blossom from. Right? So instead of you chasing or attracting or manifesting, no, what you're going to do is you're going to embody, you're going to radiate, you're going to be a magnet that automatically is going to have the perception where winning is just a part of that reality. Because here's the big golden nugget. Ready for this? The identity is the reality, damn it. All of this is happening in your conscious mind anyway. Is that making sense? See, this is a very high conscious video. It's a very high level video. It's not going to necessarily land on a majority of people. But if it landed on you, let me know in the comments, say it hit. So that then therefore I can bring you a little bit more esoteric knowledge that might be able to make sense for you in a way that's applicable, that's metricable, that's allowed to be able to be incorporated and integrated into your everyday life, so that you then can understand how to navigate through the faculties of your mind and the intentions of your heart. I don't want this video to go too long. Thank you for watching as long as you have. My name is Master Johnson, and you are a master in training. Once again, you want to get closer to me, have a little bit more fun, links inside of the bio, do the things with the buttons. And remember, you're not a victim to your reality. You are simply the selector of it. I'll see you on the next one.